Disability rights are civil rights. Providing supports and services and accommodations for students with disabilities isn't giving them something extra. It's giving them what they deserve and what they need.
As a speech-language pathologist, I have to say communication for all. It doesn't matter what walk of life or what situation, everyone can communicate, no matter what the mode. Communication for all.
Don't be afraid to talk openly with children as it's developmentally appropriate about their areas of strengths and their areas of need. Because when you have open conversations with children about what they're good at and what they need to work on, it lays the groundwork for them to be able to effectively communicate and self-advocate for their own needs.
Every student should be given a chance to demonstrate their abilities, their uniqueness, and their beauty.
To always look past numbers and labels and consider the child as an individual.
And try and make sure the environment supports their participation in their learning. For example, some students really need to stand up and learn, and so let them stand up. Don't assume that they're not listening just because they're standing. Don't assume they're not working just because they're standing.
Just remember that abilities will outweigh the disability. So let's focus on those abilities of every student, no matter how big or how small. Let's, make a plan to build on that.
As the behavior support specialist, there's one piece of advice that I can give you. When a student is presenting with a high frequency, high intensity, or high magnitude of behaviors, it's really important to remember the student is not giving you a hard time, they're having a hard time. What can we do to help?
I see you. That means you see them before you see the disability. That's the first step in inclusiveness.
As an educator of students with sensory barriers, maximizing access to instruction and communication is key. Everything else that we do for students with sensory barriers is most often just remediating for the consequences of previous limitations in access. So access is the key.
All behavior is communication, and we always want to remember that our behavior as staff impacts the behavior of students.
Students do not have opportunities for dress rehearsals when it comes to their education. Every year is a final performance, and we must support and challenge them to be the best that they can be every day. Mediocrity is not sufficient. When we give our best efforts, we will get the best results from our students.